Okay, this is episode 3 or possibly 2.5, depending, um, of the Disgustoids podcast. I'm Luke, your host, and with my co host today, Scoots. Scoots?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't get paid for this.
he does not get paid enough for this. I
I
pay
don't
the
get paid
editor.
enough.
Hey, you get paid in experience.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm giving this is literally for exposure, guys.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe you might promote me and I might get paid in exposure and not experience.
Yeah, you'll get paid in exposure pretty soon. Then we'll switch off to life experience, then life lessons, and then eventually maybe you'll get like $1.
Oh, okay. I'm invested now.
Yeah, look, feel lucky. The editor only got like $3 once, which by the way we don't have an editor again. I worked it out with our editor, and I only want him editing for the episodes he's on because I feel like it's a very unfair process if I just hired him without paying him. So no. So this is gonna be
Yeah,
completely
gotta be
raw. This is raw
raw.
footage.
But
This is us in the buff, raw footage, guys.
yeah,
So,
see me in the thumbnail. That's me. Just imagine I don't have clothes on. That's us right now.
I mean, technically you don't. I didn't draw. I only drew me with technical clothes on. You could be possibly naked in that photo
Oh my.
if I colored it in
Dude,
with skin color.
it's okay, Susan. You don't have to like take us down or anything.
No, Susan. I mean, I think. I mean, we technically have some nude photos on there because we have the fucking monkey. He's not wearing any clothes.
Yeah, it's true.
By the way, I think that's a good place to start. Today I had to go to a local, not local, but a chained paint thing because I ran out of paint for an art project. It's called Blick. You people might know of it if anyone's been to Blick. Shout out for them. And I had to go there in September for art supplies for my class. And I gotta say, one thing caught my eye. I bought for only 50 cents for 5 of them. I bought these little rubber apes, and I bought 10 of them. And I said, you know what? Eventually I'm going to go back there and I'm going to top that 10. I did that today. I brought $10 to that place and came out with $0. I now have a 35 ape battalion. So,
So that's not bad. Are they gonna like invade somewhere? Like building up an army? Some shit gonna go down?
I mean, I was thinking about like if I put these small ass, because let's preface that they're not like large apes. They're these small little toy apes that I found that are rubbery, and it was like the sale was since they weren't selling at all. Since I think Blick is a forgotten art. I mean, people go there, but they don't go there for rubber apes. But it was in like a case, a little scrollable case with like a ton of other shit, like leprechauns and shit, like these little gimmick ones, like Buddha, and the
Uh,
apes were right there, and it was perfect.
they were calling to you.
Yeah. So the sale was 50 cents per ape, and then if you buy 5 of them, you get one free. So of course they're thinking, okay, we're gonna get kids in here. You're gonna buy like a gnome, a Buddha, like a giraffe, a zebra, and then you're gonna buy like maybe an ape for free. No, no, no. I bought 20 apes this time, and think about that. Every 5, there's a free one. So I got 24 apes, and then I already had 10. So you do the math. It's 34 apes. So yeah, the 34 ape battalion. When I got to the cash register, the lady was like, "So just the apes?" And I was like, "Yeah, the art supplies and the apes." She's like, "Are you doing something with the apes?" And I was like, I don't believe that's your right to assume that I'm doing something with the apes. It's your job to just ring it up."
God, what happened to professionalism in America?
Yeah, I was like, "You're not really being professional, ma'am. You gotta ask me like what I'm doing with these apes." No, 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 no. It's not like I'm gonna go like kill someone with these apes.
JK,
Not,
JK.
not J.K. Susan. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Oh shit! Wait. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! I said the K word. I meant I. It's not like I'm going to possibly inflict physical harm and mental harm onto any individual of the sort. I'm sorry, Susan.
Yeah, we would never. We're wholesome boys here.
We're
We don't,
wholesome chungus.
except for our editor. He's a racist.
Yeah, our editors are racist. A lot of people we know are racist. We hang out with a lot of racists. We're not racist though. Me and Scoots, we are not racist. Like I
First,
said, We went on Reddit and we showed our faces, and the first second, everyone on Reddit claimed us. You're both wholesome chunguses. And we said, why, thank you. I think we are very wholesome.
Dude, if you mention us going on Reddit again, we're going to be laughed at. Max will never edit for us again.
Yeah, true. I probably shouldn't have mentioned that. That was a secret between us. Yeah, we went on Reddit. It's already out,
Like,
Scoots. It's already out now. We're not editing this, so.
like it's bad enough I'm a Discord admin, right?
Oh yeah, wait. At least I'm not a Discord admin, you know.
Last thing I need people to hear is like, oh yeah, he frequents Reddit. He has a nice account. Like, you trying to kill me?
It's fun. We have a little Discord server that we have, and one time I walk in there and I'm like, "Hey, Scoots, who's this?" And he's like, "Oh, this is my friend." And I said, "Hey, friend, how old are you?" And he said, "Undisclosed name and location." And then I went, "Oh, Scoots, this proves that you're a Discord admin." And he went, and then he left.
Luke was like, yo, how old are you, man? He with a very deep party dweeb.
He went, 2 years old! And Scoots went, bungo, gungo, hoo hoo, and started tugging at his sleeve and went, hoo, and like started waving away sweat. It went, auga, auga. I saw like a slot machine, Scoots' jaw come out, and then he pulled his arm, and it went 777, and then his eyes turned into money signs, and it went, ba-da-la-la-ling. And then, Scoots, you could tell us what happened after me and the 3-year-old left. I saw you, you dirty fuck.
Listen, I wanted to be admin only chat, just alone. I cried a while, you know? I'd been outed. My position was made clear.
No, see, we know why you're like this. It's because, as a kid, you walked in and your dad, frequenting Discord, and he said, "Son, look, I'm an admin." And you went, "What's an admin?" And then that's where it all started.
No, I just played a lot of Melee as a kid.
Yeah. Scoots actually was a Melee tournament champion. I went to his house.
Nope, that is a lot. Listen, I'm willing to make funny haha jokes about me being a Discord admin and a pedophile. No, I never went to a Melee tournament in my life.
No, you
never
did, and then I actually went to one.
Yeah, I didn't.
I went to one. I was at a... let me say, I've never been to one of the wide-scale ones where it's like the sole thing they're doing there is playing Smash Bros. I've only been to stuff where it's like, I'll go to a con, and of course, like just giant big screen with a bunch of computers set up, they'll have a Melee tournament. And I could tell you one sole thing. I went to a con once in Philly, and it was like 2017. The big event was they were going to have a 3-day Melee tournament. I can tell you, the rumors are true. They do not smell pleasant. They don't.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Kids, if there's any kids watching this, kids do not play Melee. Just play Ultimate. It's pretty good. It's a lot better than Melee. I don't know what people are saying Melee's good.
Like, Max and I made a compromise on this, actually. Like, you could ask him.
What is it?
We decided, like, Melee is okay if you're playing with your friends locally.
Yeah.
Like, at a friend's place, that's whatever.
Yeah.
Playing with bots is, like, a little but, you know, you're not sweating it up. You're just playing it because you have no friends.
Yeah.
Tournament is where you're dangerous. That's,
like, the issue I have with Melee, though, is I've played it. I own a copy of Melee. It wasn't on my own volition, mind you. It was because from my game store, I bought a full GameCube. And it was kind of cool. Oh, wait, no, I forgot it wasn't at my game store. It was actually at a GameStop. Sorry, I got the hiccup.
What?
It was at GameStop, I think, around 2012, 2011. That was when they were still selling, like, old shit. They had a boxed-up GameCube. And I said, wow, well, that looks sort of cool. So I bought it for $40, and they gave me 3 games to start out with. It was Fantastic Four, the video game, which I still own. It was Smash Brothers Melee. And then it was some random Polly Pocket game or some shit, like Barbie. And that one I did not take. I told them they could keep it. So...
Wow.
Yeah. Even back then I was a wholesome chungus. So... So, let's see. So I played Melee, and I noticed, like, wow, Melee kind of sucks. Like, it does not feel right. The only point I see playing it is true with Scoots. It's like, the only time I see myself playing it is with friends. I will never can play Melee, because everything that Melee has, Smash Bros. Ultimate has. And that one's
Yeah,
more accessible to people.
it's honestly like as a kid, like I got Melee as a like I got my GameCube and Melee as a gift from a family friend many years ago, and I didn't have a lot of friends many years ago, so I played a lot by myself. And as a kid, I really liked the game, and even now, I do like it. Like it's Ultimate is clearly better in my opinion,
Yeah.
but it has a very special place to me.
I mean,
Uh,
you did have someone to play it with. You played it with Poodloo,
no, he never played with me.
because he had a brain.
Listen, when it came to video games, he avoided me like the plague.
Why? Because he knew you were going to throw a temper tantrum and throw the controller on the ground?
Okay, listen.
I just realized
Uh,
what I was able to do.
he that's a story for another day.
Oh yeah, we'll get him on, and then like I have like 7 stories I could lay out. But I was about to say, you could have had the ultimate comeback, but you decided not to use it.
What do you mean?
I'm not even gonna say it, but you like, because I said you had gamer rage as a kid. You just had the ultimate comeback to me, and you didn't even use it.
If it's about you getting annoyed at Smash Bros, I'm not gonna make fun of you for that.
Okay, well now you kind of did just say it,
Oh yeah,
fucko.
just call me a fucko.
No, I called you a frick. Oh wait, no, that's probably still banned. I called you a beep. Oh
Dude, are you paying Max for that edit?
no, that's my edit. That's my trademark. I did that as a kid a lot. When I was a kid, of course I couldn't curse. Now I can pretty much curse, because God bless my parents, but like by this point I could full and well say that they didn't really give up on me, but they've just tolerated it now. Because like at first it was like, Luke, don't curse anymore. I don't want to see you cursing. And now since it's been like 5 years later, and I just cursing is part of my, like, obviously when I'm in public I don't curse too much, or when I'm around like authority figures, but like fucking the police, uh, like an employer, a teacher. I don't try and curse. I don't curse at all.
Mm.
Even my parents, I don't curse at all. If I'm like talking to my parents, I try not to curse. So like,
Yeah.
but when I was a little kid, my big thing was me going like, if I wanted to curse, like if my brother goes like shit, I go like beep, because in the Family Guy, if they said fuck, they would go fuck boop. They would do a beep noise, so I would go beep, beep, you mother beeper.
This all reminds me of one guy, the guy Max knew. I'm not gonna name his name and actually dox him, uh, but it reminded me of basically his friend before me,
Oh,
like his best friend before me.
oh yeah, I remember that guy.
He apparently used the exact same way.
He would go beep, mother beeper, beep.
Or he might. I don't even know if he went that far with it. I think he just didn't say anything, just left a weird empty gap. I don't really remember.
Oh, he might have gone like, what the?
Yeah, it might be. Like, he refused to curse, which honestly is really funny to me now.
I think,
And
well, let's see. There's a couple of things. For a good majority when I was young, I would go beep. But up until when I was like around 8-ish, I started going like, I would use abbreviated. So instead of saying shit, I would go shit. Instead of saying fuck, I would go fuck. Go fucking. I would go like, instead of saying, I mean, I would still say damn and hell a lot. Let's see. I didn't start using like curse words up until like 14, 15. That's when I started saying like stuff like the C word.
crap.
I don't say it too much. No, I don't say cunt too much. I say it sometimes. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say cunt. I meant to say
Bro.
beep, beep, beep. Just like if You know what's funny? I know for a fact out there has to be a recording of like someone at a party with Susan, and she's like, "Yeah, those are damn YouTube kids. Those are all fuckheads."
YouTube Rewind 2021. We
Oh
could
my
dream.
god, dude! I remember everyone being like, "Dude, YouTube Rewind's fucking dead. Thank you," because YouTube put out the notice like, due to the fact that COVID's killing millions of people. And we can't really meet up. We're not doing YouTube Rewind this year. Because I remember there were rumors, and this is, I think, was true. It was like, they were going to try and do it like over Zoom. So,
Oh god.
so it would have no special effects. There would be special effects in editing, but they wouldn't be as spectacular. And all it would really be... No, I think they would still pull it off. But, like, what would happen was, it'd start out at Zoom. They'd mention, like, of course, coronavirus and fucking... shit like that. The election, shit like that. And then they'd probably do like, okay, each of the top tier YouTube guys, the animators, you could just animate, not really animators, the storytime guys, you could get your team of 15 people to just animate that shit for you. No, the actual, like, people like Logan Paul and James Paul and all you guys, just film on green screens, just you doing dumb shit that revolves around 2020. See, the issue was, most people found out, no, it's not really because, like, 2020 happened and they can't meet up. No, they could full and well do a YouTube Rewind 2020. The issue was that nothing fucking happened in 2020. Nothing interesting.
The entire presentation would just be like a still photo outside of everyone's house.
Yeah, it wouldn't really be anything. Like, what can you do? You can mention the pandemic. You can mention the election. You can mention...
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can't even, like, mention it directly, because if you say COVID...
Oh, yeah, if you say...
get demonetized.
Oh, yeah, wait, we can't get monetized. COVID. Yeah, if you say that, then you get demonetized, so... If Susan released that, it would have to be, like, every time a YouTuber says COVID, it's, like, redacted.
I like how we're talking about Susan like she's just watching us specifically, like this massive deity, just like looking down on this one baby podcast.
It'd be funny if I got an email after this podcast upload, like, your YouTube channel has gotten one strike, and the strike the name user is like, Susan Wachiki.
We should get a fucking diamond play button just for, talking about all these current issues and really putting in the effort to, give people what they really want. Some really hard, solid facts about...
Fucking hear that, Susan?
Yeah, we don't duck around issues. We talk about fart jokes and, video games sometimes and doxing
sometimes
our
black people...
Yeah, they come up.
Did I mention how extremely white me and Scoots are?
Yeah, I'm pretty pale. I'm like one shade away from transparent.
Yeah, I feel like we need to keep bringing that up. Me and Scoots are very much white. Actually, funny little story, we could go off on a side tangent here. When I first met Scoots, I for sure thought that he was black.
Yep.
Solely based, not really met, like when I first heard him. I thought he was black based off of his voice, and I thought his brother was black. Poodoo sounds a little more black than Scoots does, but Scoots, just because he had a deep voice, I was like, oh, he must be a thick black boy. Which I like.
See, that's really funny, considering everyone mistakes me for Asian.
No, yeah, that's the other one I was going to bring up. Then when I first saw a picture of you, I was like, what, are you Asian? And you were like, no!
Yeah, I've been getting that since elementary school.
Yeah. Because Scoots has, it's more of just like the way he looks. He has very squinty eyes.
It's my eyes.
It's his eyes.
All my eyes.
It's only his eyes. And if anything, that's more racist to imply that he is. Because... they're solely doing it because you have squinty eyes.
No, it's because I'm fat.
Asian people aren't fat.
My eyes are kind of like sunken in.
Wait, so are you telling me, wait, if you got like super thin, would your eyes not be like that?
I mean, they'd still probably be a bit squinty, but they wouldn't be like as far into my face. They might stick out a little more. That can't
be, because I think I'm fatter than you.
Well, height is also a thing.
It's
distributed.
True. Shit, what was it? Oh, yeah, so people were mentioning the YouTube Rewind thing, and, like, for a little bit, I remember seeing this, and it kind of made me laugh and, like, cry a bit, because, like, everyone on, like, Twitter and YouTube were like, yes! No YouTube Rewind 2020, thank you. And then you go into the comments of the post, and it's all these kids going, like, 2020 sucks. I want to see YouTube Rewind. It's like, oh, they miss it.
I've never actually watched it.
Well, no, if you saw the last one, I could see why kids really like this, because if you saw the last one, it had a lot to do with kids. We had... Will Smith was kind of at a place. I don't know why he was there, but you had Fortnite, you had fidget spinners, you had like a...
Like, the one thing I remember was fucking Ninja Tyler Fortnite on the battle bus. I don't remember anything else.
And as a Fortnite, avid Fortnite player, I clapped so friggin' hard when I went...
Yo, my Fortnite career is spotless. I don't have a single loss.
Yeah, Scoots downloaded Fortnite once on Switch. Played how many times? Like 5?
Yeah, I played a couple times with you and Derek, and maybe Matt. I don't really remember.
Oh, we name dropped Derek now.
I did like 1 or 2 games online in my own time, so I thought, maybe I'll warm up to the game a little bit, It's spoiler, I didn't.
I resent Scoots for this.
Yeah, and like in those matches I played with random people, I won both. They're both, I think, squads or whatever, like the team modes are.
Yeah.
Placed first in all of them, and then I just realized, this game is not for me, and I uninstalled it. So technically speaking, I have a spotless Fortnite record, but that's because I only played like 4 or 5 matches.
By the way, you just name dropped Derek. We never did that before.
I didn't give his last name. It's fine.
Do you even know his last name?
I do.
Is blank his last name's real?
Huh?
Okay, you know how his username is that? Is that his actual last name? Because I never got a clear-cut answer.
This is what I think it is, yes.
Here, wait. Let me message it you so I'm not saying it. Is that actually his last name?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That is so weird. Yeah. HAhaha, you guys can't see what I'm typing.
Yeah, I bet they're really missing out.
Yeah, they were listening on us doxing one of our friends. I think, hey Derek, I'm calling you out on this too. He played Fortnite with me, for a little bit, and it felt really good because I was finally winning, and then he just stopped playing. And he wouldn't play with me anymore.
I'm kind of guilty in that too, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, let's not shit on him too much.
I also did that. I played once with you, like maybe once or twice with you, and then did a couple of my own, realized knobby, and then I just stopped playing.
No, but at least, like, you, like, realized you didn't like it. Problem with him was, like, he was liking it. He was showing real enthusiasm for, like, 3 days. And then he just did not want to play anymore, and he would not give me a real reason.
He just kind of jumps from game to game.
I know, and I was just like, fuck, dude, I was finally winning. What am I gonna do now? I mean, I eventually got into the game, and now I realized that, Jesus Christ, a majority of the kids who play this fucking suck. Like, I know when I encounter either an adult or an actual player, because they'll kill me. The majority of this is like, I'm gonna run off, guys, away from this squad with my green pistol. And then I'm over here, my fucking 20-year-old man body, shuffling down with my entire squad of other 20-year-olds with our fucking golden shotguns, golden scars, and golden fucking, shot-off fucking pistols, all with med packs of 5. We're running down here, and the kid's like, eep, and we all go, and we just fucking nail his ass, and we fucking shoot him in the brains, and he's gone. And we go, okay, time to go get another, oh, look, a crate! And we fucking all run over there. I remember the most devastating Fortnite loss I ever encountered. Real Fortnite facts here, folks. The most devastating Fortnite loss was, me and my pals, who were not my pals, just random people, were running. And we're like, oh my god, there's only 10 people left. It's us and another squad. Let's fucking go. We got killed because it's 4 of us, and then there were just 2 lone guys who were not on the same team. Just 2 random lone guys. It came down to the 2 lone guys. Somehow, like, this one guy picked off all 4 of the other guys, and this one guy picked off all of us, and then they both went at each other. Like, it was fucking epic, but Like, seriously, no, but what happened was he did a kind of a good plan. He had a big crate, and then he put, like, 5 things of C4 on the ground. And since it's the last round and the storm's shrinking, we're like, let's all go over to that fucking crate to get more med packs. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And he actually put, like, med packs down and, like, potions and shit. So, yeah, let's all go over there and get all that shit before everyone else. We kind of realized it was a trap halfway through. We were like, fuck it, what, they're gonna try and shoot at us? Who cares? And then we all got fucking blown up.
Oh.
And it was like, oh shit.
Like, you explaining Fortnite's player base, it was hysterical. Because, like, the way you described it was, like, it's either, like, 12-year-old kids or younger, or, like, 45-year-old men.
No, like, that is literally it. Because I've had some matches, this has been happening. Sometimes I'll be in talking to Scoots, and I'll be in a match, and I'll see someone's, like, little, like, voice thing move, and I'm like, shit, Scoots, hold on, and I'll turn up the volume on my TV. There is I've done out the mapping, like, from all the matches that I've had where people talk, there is almost there's, like, a 1% chance I'll get someone my age. I'll get, like, 18 to, like, 25, you know? There's, like, that small of a chance in any mode, you know? Where I'll actually get a, like, teenager to mid-adult, you know? I've actually gotten some people who are fucking, like, they are, like, 45. They're like, like, I had someone one time in a voice chat just say, like, yeah, my son plays this game, so I thought I'd give it a try. And he wasn't sounding like, he sounded 100% genuine, so it's like, shit, dude. But then, like, everyone...
That I can kind of admire.
Yeah, because it's like he wanted to play it. No, but I've also had 45-year-old men who are, like, 30, and they're like, get on the fucking point, idiot!
Okay, yeah, that's a little...
No, but that's to be expected. That's what I'm gonna become if I keep playing Fortnite. But, and then, of course, you'll get, like, the 12-year-olds who are better than the 6-year-olds. Because the 12-year-olds, they'll be like, get on the point, stupid. But also, here's, like, this med pack. The 6-year-olds will be like, get on your point, stupid. And then they'll try and shoot you.
Oh.
See, the best part is, I've gotten very used to the fact... Okay, so when I played games with my brothers, when I was, like, very little, my favorite thing to do was we would all, like, kill each other, you know? Even, like, we'd be playing a game, and it's like, I'm punching you to death, and it's like, I'm punching you to death. So, Scoots has it firsthand. Whenever I play a game, the first thing I ask is, can I team kill?
This is actually true.
I find it... I'm very annoying to play with, because I find it very funny to just, like, we're in Halo, and it'd be like, hey, Scoots, you want to see something funny? And he's like, what? And I'll ram him with a ghost.
Endless joy.
And I'll lose all of his weapons, and I'll be like,
It's super fun.
Did I ever do that? Wasn't there a time where, like, another friend of ours, not going to name names, was in there with... Who did we play with? Who have we played Halo with? It was Max, I think?
Max plays once in a blue moon.
Did we ever play with Derek?
Probably.
Because I know at one point I started team killing and someone got fucking pissed.
It could have been Derek. Max doesn't really care about that kind of stuff.
Was it the other guy that I don't really want to mention?
Other guy?
Here, let me send you his name.
Yeah, let me see.
Was it him?
It very well could have been.
Yeah, it could have been, actually. So, yeah. No, but I just remember someone getting pissed. Oh, by the way, yeah, we should mention, because now we're actually talking about games. Here, let's mention this factoid. I am the king of accidental smash wins. I've had, like, 20 of them, where we'll be in a really intensive match, and I'll just be fucking around with a King Dedede the whole time, or, like, Banjo. So, step one. Here's how I play Banjo in Smash Bros. You got, like, egg tilts and shit for other people. Here's how I play it. I Wonder Ring until I don't have any Wonder Wings, and then I kill myself.
Also very true.
That's kind of like the only Banjo, because I'm gonna be honest, all of Banjo's moves are fucking ass. Like, he has nothing. Like, the fucking stupid egg thing doesn't do enough damage, and people could easily take that out. Egg grenades take a long-ass time to recharge. The up aerial doesn't even hurt. You know, it's pretty good for getting back on the ledge, but it doesn't even hurt. So, like, the best thing you have is Wonder Wing. So if I play as Banjo, all I will do is Wonder Wing, and I'll catch people off guard. I've gotten kills, but it's only because, Scoots is playing as, like, Bowser or some shit, or, like, a Fire Emblem rep. And, like, say our friend Derek, he'll be playing a snake. Scoots will crit Derek with like a 90, and then I'll hit him with a Wonder Wing, and I will kill him. Like that's a situation of Wonder Wing kill.
I mean, I've lost more 1v1s to you with my mains from that technique that I'd like to admit.
Yeah.
Probably more times than I can count on two hands.
Yeah, like, seriously, I am literally just the king of either... I think I've gotten, like, in the entire time I've ever played Smash Bros., which has been at least, like, not even just starting with Ultimate, like, at least been, like, a good chunk of my life. I have only ever gotten wins by just either... I've only gotten, like, serious wins from me actually trying to play the game twice. The rest of the times have just been, I'm getting the Gordo sniping master, throwing Gordos left to right, and no one can catch him. I love playing King Dedede like that, you know?
Yeah, I don't really sweat in Smash, because I kind of realize that I'm past my Smash prime.
Yeah, we found this out a little bit sooner, like a month ago when Steve came out. Scoots is, he's gonna retire from Smash Bros. Professional. He's not gonna go into any more Ultimate tournaments.
Yeah, man, my time's up. You know, they always say, you know, the student will always become the master.
And your students have enough of their master in them.
Well, you know, ironically enough, I only, like, trained one person and they don't even play anymore, so I don't even have a student anymore.
You realize you're implying you raped Max?
Wait, what?
I made a pedophilia joke, and then you're like, my only student. Because I made a joke saying, like, all your students have a little bit of you in them.
Oh.
Because you're training people in Smash Bros. I was about to follow that up by you diddled your last kid.
You know, I have to say, even though he doesn't, like, play Smash much anymore, he did piss off Derek once.
He did? No, he pissed off because...
I taught him, and I'm really proud of myself for that.
Derek, I'm sorry we're bringing up... If we eventually have you on the podcast, you can defend yourself. I'm sorry we're bringing it up in such a negative light.
Derek is a swell, man.
He's a swell. I love Derek.
He's got memes. He's got dreams.
Yeah, I like Derek a lot. There's a lot to bring up, though. You could bring up a lot. We don't want to be mean.
He's not a bad guy at all. I love Derek. He's a good lad.
We like him, you know, and if you ever come on, you can defend yourself 100%.
We will relentlessly bully you in front of our audience.
I mean, we kind of did that with Max a little bit. Max did that with you, at least. We'll do that. I think we've already plotted out the course. If Brandy gets on here, it will kind of be a shared mutual between the two of you, and I'll just go off on two of you. So far, between me and Scoots, it's kind of just been me bullying Scoots a lot, and Scoots kind of bringing back the pain a little bit. I think we'd probably bully the shit out of Derek, and he would kind of fight back a little bit, too. Andy would probably not tolerate it and leave.
I don't know how to bully anyone.
I meant, like, jokingly bully. I don't think... Because, you know, we normally do that. So, I mean, if we get Viz on, and we get someone else on...
okay, that'll just be a shit show.
That would be a shit show, but it'd be fucking hilarious. It would be 5 minutes.
That would just turn into an episode of Jerry Springer. Honestly, it would pop off.
If we got Viz on, and we got the other person on, and they fucking talked, the first thing Viz would say would immediately make him leave.
I would love Viz on here.
No, yeah, so, like, I think Viz would definitely be able to... Okay, so the only 2 people, technically, I think, if we tried to make fun of or bully, who would just fucking take over the podcast, would be Viz, because I'm kind of scared of Viz. Viz is my Hispanic friend from Mexico. Scoots has met him a couple times. He's on our server. I met him around 5 years ago, I think, now. And Viz has a lot of authority over me, because he's in with my mother. He knows my mother... my mom talked to him once for an extensive amount of time. So, he scares me a little bit sometimes.
This is hilarious.
He's hilarious, though. I love him. No, and then the only other person... I mean, we've already said this. I think we said this at least in the first one. When, definitely, we have Poodle one, he's just gonna fucking take over.
Yeah, he is such a little smartass.
He is not going to let us get a word in, and I can almost tell you that after every time we say something, it is going to be either followed up with "okay, retard," or something like that. You will hear that. Me and Scoots will say something, and then he'll just say it back. He will...
Like, I will say this right now. Derek, I make clear, I love Derek. I love Viz. We mentioned Andy before. I love Andy.
Yeah.
Pulu, he is my brother, for those who care.
Yeah.
Fuck him. I hate Pulu. I want him dead. I don't like him. I can't wait until this gets me canceled in 20 years. But seriously, fuck that kid. Not literally.
20 years from now, Pulu's gonna become his own race. You're gonna become like, wait, you hate Pulus?
Look, with the way Pulu looks, I could see him becoming his own like gene of creature.
Let's just describe this now. Hey, for all you guys out there, too bad you just missed his due date. Pulu is now 18, so no, you can't do anything weird anymore, you little Discord admins. Pulu is a Discord admin, actually. He's the youngest, I think.
Yeah, basically how our server works is we have, I jokingly call it a council. You have Max, who's the head. You got me, who's second in command, and then we got Pulu, who just does Pulu things. He's in a position of power. He's an admin, technically.
I never got... What the hell did we give Derek?
Derek,
the fuck
he wanted a role called Spider Admin.
Just so he could be an admin, technically? Basically,
it's a running joke where, like, he has admin in the name, but he actually doesn't have any... I think he actually, like, the whole joke was people would be like, oh, he's an admin. He has no privileges.
No, yeah, but the problem is, I was always trying to ask him this, why the fuck would you want to be a Discord admin?
But, like, the one thing he has above, like, the regular members is that he can see that one of the admin chats exists, but he can't go in it.
Wait, I can see that, though.
Or no, what is it?
Oh, is there an actual invisible admin chat?
I believe it's invisible to, regulars, or, like, people we give distinct, like, privileges to.
I think Max might have given that to me once.
It's always possible. I tend not to be a, like, admin Nazi. I don't like being authoritative.
Didn't you? Okay, hold up. I'm trying to remember this from a story that Max told me. Wasn't it, like, one point there was an actual, like, Nazi on your server, like a neo-Nazi?
No, not our server.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of my old server. Because there was a neo-Nazi on there for, like, 2 minutes, and then they took him off. He was talking to a little kid. Because we had a little kid on our server who was like 5, and how he left was he went into the fucking not safe for work and went, oh.
Well, I mean, we already have a neo-Nazi. He's the head of the fucking server.
I'm pretty sure Max didn't... Oh, fuck.
I work for him.
Okay, and I think Max didn't want to be known as a neo-Nazi.
You think what?
It's a joke, by the way. He's not actually one.
Yeah, he's not... He's racist, but he's not a Nazi.
Well, like, he's not really, like... We're all a little bit racist.
Max is fine. I'm just chatting shit. He's fine. He's not like a racist or anything.
Yeah, see, he jokes about like being a Nazi. It's not really a real thing.
Yeah, he's really quirky, you know? Ugh, God, that made me wince. I'm sorry.
He's like a quirky little middle school girl who goes epic bacon waffles.
Dude, my testicles just shrank.
Scoots, repeat after me.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you like pancakes?
Yeah, I like pancakes.
Do you like waffles?
Yeah, I like waffles.
Do you like French toast?
Fucking love French toast.
Do, can't wait to get them home!
I couldn't bring... I was going to. I couldn't bring myself to. I'm sorry. Hey, can we bring this culture back? Oh, yeah, I also learned that entire culture and aesthetic actually has an official name.
Yeah, what is it?
It's called... Fuck me.
Cisgender.
No, it's, I think... Scene?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of it, yeah.
Something like that. I learned on... I learned of it through a YouTube video.
All I know is yeah. Hey, you know who should we talk about real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, finish your sentence, and we'll talk about him.
No, honestly, that was, like, all there was to it. That's the extent.
Scoots, because you have the most knowledge on him, I feel. Do you want to talk about Pampered Chew?
I mean, I'm flattered that you say I have experience and knowledge on him, but I only know about, like, him through Deadwing Dork.
I mean, you watched... I still haven't watched the full Deadwing Dork video, so you've at least watched it.
See, like, I'm happy to talk about him, but the other part of it is my memory is not good, so I don't want to give false information.
Should we save that for the Christian episode?
Yeah, we'll do a lolcow episode.
Yeah, we could do like a... I had 2 episodes. I had a Christian episode, but in fact, like, I decided to somewhat craft that. We could do like a special where it's like a full hour this time. It'll only be 10 minutes more.
Yeah, we could do that.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of... I remember, so like the weirdest fucking thing that like I never like knew how to do until much later was what kids used to do was, okay, so how you do it, this is like a step by step. You take your hand, you take the 2 middle fingers, so not the pinky and not the pointer finger, it's like the middle finger and then that one random finger, you know, you squish it down to the thumb to make like kind of a middle mouth, but you keep your pinky and your pointer finger up, you know.
Yeah.
And you could look at it and it kind of looks like a llama, right?
Are you talking about shadow puppets?
No. So what kids in my, especially in like 4th and 5th grade, this was around probably like, shit. That was like 2011, 2012. Like 4th, 2011, 12th, like 2012. But like, it's like, they used to do this. It was Happy Llama, because it looks like a llama, so it's like, you hold up the 2 fingers, Happy Llama, then Sad Llama, put them down, then Mentally Retarded Llama, but then it was changed to Crazy Llama, because we can't say Mentally Retarded, but it was Mentally Retarded Llama, and how you do that one is you scrunch them both and make them look crazy, and then, what was it, Happy Llama, Sad Llama, Mentally Retarded Llama, then Super Llama, you like sprout it up like super your entire arm, and like Super Llama, Drama Llama was them kissing. Big Fat Mama Llama was putting your 2 hands together, pointing the pinkies up and doing this. And then Moose. And we used to do that a lot, and it was part of the like narwhal epic culture, which is what I'm trying to say. It's the only one I can remember.
I'm partially relieved I never got into that culture.
Oh, you know what? Wait, I do actually want to, because I just remembered. Hold up. I gotta remember what it was. The only part I can remember was there was this chant I used to do, because much like Christian, I didn't have any guy friends that much. A lot of guys didn't like me, so I hung out with a lot of girls. And what I used to do was, we used to do this chant where it's like, I can only remember the ending of it, but it was, I pledge allegiance to the flag, Justin Bieber makes me gag, now we're drinking 7-Up, 7-Up, give me the flu, now we're drinking Mountain Dew fell off the mountain, now we're drinking Fun of Fountain broke, now we're drinking plain old Coke. It'd be like patty cake. I can't remember the first part. And then we had
What? I've never
Oh no, it was just one we made up, but then I had to, we had to change the Justin Bieber part, because the teachers didn't like us saying, Justin Bieber makes me gag. So we had to change it to, at first it was just going to be like, I pledge allegiance to the flag, Justin Bieber is bad. But then some stupid girl, and I hated it, and I always just said is bad. And everyone looked at me because I was like, I'm not doing that. We're like, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, that's so fucking stupid.
You know, my brain defaulted to something I probably shouldn't say in a YouTube video.
Okay, text it to me.
Bieber, well, I could say it. I'm not going to just say the critical word in general, but basically it's Bieber day. Think of what rhymes with gag. That may not be very funny.
Oh, Justin Bieber is up. Oh.
Let's see. How would you say it? How would Italians say it? Fagola. There we go.
Oh. Well, you're not Italian. You can't fucking say that word.
You can't speak other languages.
Disgusting little. Wait, you fucking Mick. I was about to say the S word, but that's for Hispanics, and we don't even have Vizon yet.
Spud Wizard.
Here, look. That was my squeaker. I stole from a dog toy. So that probably broke the audio. I think I broke the audio like 5 times. So
I didn't even hear it.
Really?
So,
here, wait,
yeah,
let me try. You hear that?
There we go. You got it.
Hey, wait. I got a good one. Try and guess this song. Oh, no, that's bad. Never mind.
Ah.
I was trying to do Justin Bieber. I was trying to go, girl, you got that yummy, 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 yummy. He's talking about wanna just get his pee in someone.
Can we talk about just how Justin Bieber went full circle?
Korean barbecue. What?
Can we just like real quick talk about how Justin Bieber went full circle? It
See,
went from like
yeah,
people hating him when I was younger
yeah,
to like no one really thinking about him,
and now
and
people
now
love
he's
him.
back like begging for people to buy his stuff and bolster his rating. This happened a while ago, but I'm bringing it up
Oh no!
now.
See, what happened now was when I was a kid, my generation loved him. Uh, Even the guys loved him. Then it was around 2010, everyone forgot about him. Then around like 2013, people remembered him, but it wasn't that bad thing. I remember. So here's a little Luke fun fact. I will one day do a room tour on my. I mean, if you watch some of my very much older videos, you'll see my room partially, but I'll do a full room tour one day. Um, I have covering my walls a bunch of art from that I've gotten from cons, just like little things like game posters, shit like that.
Mm.
What I used to cover my wall though was before I realized any of that. This was like 2012 to like 2014 because my first con that I went to was in 2015. It's 2012 to 2014. I used to always pick up the Sunday paper and I would snip out like Hagar the Horrible and like Garfield and like shit like that, like all the classic and I would like fill up my wall and I actually covered my entire wall with comics, all of them.
Oh.
And it was amazing, actually. But then, like, I started getting a few prints, and I was like, "This is stupid." Actually, some of the comics are from like 2 years ago, so they're like grained. They're like sun bleached. So I eventually just like took them all down.
Yeah.
I actually used to. I mean, here's a little dirty secret about good old Lukey. I used to. I didn't do anything. I would just look at it, to be honest, because I was still at that age where I wasn't able. Here's a little lewd fact. I had a big body pillow that I used to sleep with because I just needed it for sleeping. Because when I was 12, I had like some issues, and I was like, shit, like I can't fall asleep if there's not someone next to me in my bed.
Oh.
So I got a body pillow. Now I don't need the fucking body pillow. It's actually just like in my bed still though, because it's just stuck in there. But yeah. So it's a body pillow. And underneath that body pillow, and then another pillow stacked on top of it, at the angle of my bed, at like the waist side point that I know no one would ever find, there was a little comic where it was like, I don't even remember what the comic's fucking name was, but it was about like a moody bitch girl and like a nice girl. I don't know what it was. It was like teenagers. But all it was it was these like girl teenagers, and like one of them where they were at the beach. And you got to see them in their swimsuits.
I think I know where this is going.
No, I'm not even shitting you. I would just look at it. But getting back to Justin Bieber, I remember around like 2014 when I was nearing the end, over my, because how my bed's set up is it's my door. My room is kind of small, but it's like my door leading out to the hallway, and then my bed right in front of my door, but like it's not like crushing it, It's my bed, and then right behind my bed, window. On top of the window, I had like there's still space for the wall, so I had a couple comic strips up there, my fan favorites, and one of them was from like I think it's called like Dagweed. It's not Dagweed. It's like it's about this like old lady, this dog, this cat, this bird. Basically that shit. The dog's like yellow with like a brown nose. I have no idea what it's called. I can't remember, but they would either do comic strips about that or they would do like parodies of modern culture. And one of them was Justin Bieber. And it was a bunch of beavers going like, man, that Justin guy has changed. And it's like a beaver with a bunch of tattoos, smoking a cigarette and drinking liquor with a big mohawk. That was because around 2014, Justin Bieber went into the phase of, I'm not a cute, cuddly kid anymore. Look at me smoking weed.
Mm.
And now he's back to being like, I'm not a cute, cuddly kid anymore. Watch me fuck this hooker.
I don't know anything he's up to. I don't follow him. I just remember when I was in school many moons ago. Like people would sometimes, like if somebody was like, "Oh, I love Justin Bieber," there'd be like a small crowd of people would be like, "Nah, Justin Bieber's fucking gay, bro.
He's fucking no man. You can't say gay anymore.
Like, I don't know if our schools were that radically different, but
Probably
there
not.
was like a stigma of like Justin Bieber. Fuck that guy.
In the middle school was more like that. In the elementary school, if you were a guy and you were caught listening to just people, they'd be like, gay. If you were a girl, it'd be like, I want to fuck him so badly.
I also just remembered like that, like what you mentioned before about retard being an insult.
Yeah.
Uh, I remember when my school went through that phase, where it was like you can't call somebody gay, you can't say they're retarded. I just recall it being like on posters and stuff, and staff like trying to enforce it. Nobody listened.
Yeah.
Like walking through the halls, you would hear it left and right.
See, the issue was
Fucking
it's similar to like, don't use your phones in class. Don't go to the bathroom and vape. All they do is say, don't do it, and then if they catch you doing it, some teacher will be like, okay, he's on his phone, fuck it. Like, other ones will be like, get off your phone, you know?
yeah.
The issue is, those are few and far between, because no one's ever really caught, because there's no dumbass who's going to, like, take his phone and present it to the teacher while being on it in class. There's no dumbass who's going to take, like, weed and their fucking e-cigs, vaping, and they're going to, like, go in the hallway and vape. No, they're gonna like do it outside of school on like the quad, you know.
No, I've seen dudes smoke pot in the school bathrooms
No,
before.
they'll do it in the school bathrooms, but like nearing the end of while I was there, right before COVID hit, and around like December of last year, it was like no, they would do it in the bathrooms. The problem is they started monitoring the bathrooms, so they were like, okay, let's just do outside, and then they wouldn't check outside. So it's just like yeah, like just let fucking people do whatever they want, you know. By that point,
I rem-
like people are already. I'm just gonna be honest. By that point, I'm not gonna dox which school I went to because then they would dox my location. But the school I was going to was notorious because we had a little event which I think I've told Scoots before. It was not last. It was not like last year in when I was in senior year. It was when I was in like junior year. It was starting of junior year. There was this huge like 2 week long event where this one girl was tricking like these 12 guys into like fighting for her because she went to this one guy and she like kissed him and shit and she was like, you're my boyfriend. He was like, okay. And then she was like, oh, but that guy over there. She would go to the other guy and she would kiss him and be like, you're my boyfriend. And then she'd go up to the guys and basically pin them against each other, saying like, he tried to touch me, he tried to touch me, well, you try to do what to my girl, like both of them saying at the same time. And then they'd
oh
beat the shit out of each other and they'd get expelled, you know, or they'd get like, you know, you guys are out of here for 3 months because you fought in school.
yeah.
And then it got like more drastic. Oh, she started sucking guys' dicks. She started having sex with them in like the bathroom. And then eventually she eventually I think blew it for herself because she was in the lunchroom and this other girl knew about it and she confronted her and she was like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" And the girl said, "Fuck off," and then proceeded to take a entire tray. It was breakfast in the lunch hall. It was like early in the morning. Take an entire tray of like maple syrup that someone had to like dip their little things in and just smashed in her face, and then they started fighting. And then it's like, why the heck? And then the girl came out and she was like, I'm not a snitch or anything, but she made 12 dudes get expelled, and some of them came back. Some of the guys got unexpelled. She got completely expelled. She ain't coming back, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a big event. And then what happened after that was, I remember it wasn't as big, but it was still talked about a little bit, and I was there for it. In my in 11th grade, I went to like same year, a little bit later, like probably around springtime. We're in the bathroom, locker room, changing after gym, and like we just see like one of the guys. It was just in swim, and he's like, I gotta go take a shower. So like he just wants to rinse off real quick because that's what they would do. They get the gym smell off of him. So he goes and rinses off, and he screams to us, "Holy shit! Look at this jizz!" And we were all just like, "Well, we gotta see this we gotta see this shit now." We go in. I am not shitting you. I don't know if it was just from one point or if it was from like 20, but like there was a huge ass jizz pile, and it was actual jizz, on the shower, like blasted off, and it looked like hentai stuff. Like it was like giant, huge mark. And we like the only way someone would be able to do this is either A, there were like 5 guys on the football team who decided, let's do like a group jerk-off therapy, guys. Or there was like B, a guy decided to like have sex in the like locker room with a girl or a guy, and he just did it in the same spot every time. Maybe he did it like 5 times, you know? But it was just like, he was like, holy shit, jizz! And we were like, what? Jizz, jizz, jizz? And we all fucking ran to the jizz, and we looked at it and we were like, oh shit, it is jizz. And then a guy was about to touch it, but then the fucking gym teacher, like an absolute, I'm gonna say it, like an absolute fucking boss. I know that's not a saying anymore, that cringes, but like an absolute boss. The gym teacher comes up behind this kid, whaps him on the head and says, don't touch that! Like, I know for a fact it was jizz because it smelled like jizz because it was so large. The aroma was filling up. Like, I could smell the jizz. And also got that weird thing where, like, you guys, whoever's watching this, you've seen YouTube videos. It's like, not a YouTube, but you've seen, like, internet stuff. It looked yellow like a cum jar. It looked like one of the cum jars, you know? You keep that amount of enough and it will turn yellow, you know?
Yup.
That shit was like yellow. It looked like glue. So we were debating whether or not it's glue, but it's like glue doesn't really have a smell, and this thing smells awful. There was also, oh shit, I remember this one. We had our principal, and I liked him, but he was a very big, like, hard no-no man. Like, he kind of went the extra mile, like, I'd say more than other principals, like vice principals, to, like, hunt down vaping and shit. Because, like, normally, like you said, they'll only be like, don't do it. Like, he took the extra mile to be like, don't do it, or else I'll fucking call your parents, or something like that, you know? He took it the extra mile, to, like, completely eradicate. And I was like, well, that's cool. And I kind of liked him. He helped me on the pass, so he's kind of a cool guy. But another big story. Hey, guess what? This one also has to do with jizz. Just someone wrote, and we eventually understood what it was, because the guy came out with it and said what it was supposed to say. I'm not going to dox our principal, but it was F and then 2 other letters spelled out in jizz. Like, kind of discreetly on the bathroom wall. And I was always thinking, like, how does someone have this much jizz? But what they did was they, like, kind of just squirted it on their hand and did, like, a painting.
That is awful.
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting, but they did it.
That's terrible.
And then when they were found, reportedly around the school, like a friend told a friend was like, oh no, it spells out fuck and then the principal's letters.
Oh.
In jizz. And then you could see like the deterioration because when my brother, there was always usually, I was sad because I didn't get to do mine because I was just plotting it with a couple other kids. But usually in our school, there was always the seniors right before leaving, like the week before leaving, would do the big senior prank on the principal. So, yeah, we still did it. Well, I didn't do it, but like a couple other kids did it, and we didn't pull it off as well as we wanted to. We needed like fucking 40 people to do it. Like, I'm not gonna go into what, because this could get me in trouble, but because it got more like regulated and it got less fun after a while, you know. Because it started in like the 80s and it was like, yeah, let's prank the principal, put like a paint bomb in his car, and he didn't know about it. But then nearing like when my brother left the school in like 2016, like it was just like regulated. It was like, if you want to do one, you have to consult this like guy, and then he'll like the advisor of art, and then he'll help you with it. This counselor will help you with it. And it's like, it's not fun anymore because now he knows he's gonna get pranked.
Yeah.
But no, it was actually still unattended really when my brother left, because when my oldest brother left, it was like around, I think like 20, let's see, I'd say like 2013, maybe, 2013, 2012, when my brother left high school for college. I think it was 2013, actually. 2013. And by this point, I'm just getting into middle school. And my middle brother is just getting to high school, so he left high school. But his senior prank was amazing, because you could actually still go to my high school and see it today. On the lawn, they took weed killer, and they wrote out, like, fuck, and then the principal's full name in weed killer, so that it's stained. and it took them a full 2 years to actually get it fully out. Like, now you can still see the remnant of it. You can still see, like, an F, I think, a couple, like, the initials still. But, like, no, it took them a full 2 years to fully get it out. Because they used, like, they made you do double dose, like, weed killer, you know?
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, yeah.
I mean, your school is a lot more exciting than mine. The most exciting thing that happened in my school was a bomb threat.
Oh, we had that too. Some little shit. I was so angry at this because I got a complaint by the actual fucking janitor. This is a story. And also I got a cold and then I think hypothermia a little bit because it was some idiot in. I was in 6th grade, and another kid was in 6th grade with me. And this kid was always seen as like, look, let's be honest, if someone was going to pew someone in the school, it was this kid. Very bad looking, freaky looking. And he went into the bathroom with his initials, the fucking complete dumbass, wrote, I put a bomb in this school, it will go off at like 12 p.m. this date, this time. And he put his initials. So, of course, the school's gonna freak the fuck out. Be like, everyone out! So, it was in gym class. My jacket, my long pants, and my fucking phone were all in the gym locker, and I was about to get it. And I was like, yay, finally I could see, like, the new app and shit. I did not turn off the sound, though. And at the time, I was playing this game called Simpsons Tapped Out, which was one of those little mobile games where it's like, you know, you buy the houses, you collect money, you know, shit like that.
My grandmother played that, actually.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so I played that at the time. And its notifications were really annoying, because if you didn't go on it for too long, I set everyone to have 7-day jobs, so it would take a full 7 days, but I'd get a shit ton of money.
My phone's at 1%, so let me change it real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead and talk. I'll listen.
Oh, okay, so, wait, if you're changing it, how... Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for him to come back. I think this will be the last thing, by the way, because we're nearing almost an hour and like 10 minutes, so...
Okay, I'm gonna close. I have my phone on charge, so we can still talk. I'm just in the back room now. It's fine.
Yeah, I only wanted to talk about this last thing. So, yeah, the dumbass sets off... So, of course, they're all going to take us out. And that game had a thing where it's like, if you hadn't visited in like a day or two, it would notify with like Homer going like, your jobs are done, or like, money's ready to be collected, Springfield needs your help, you know? It would actually like notify you with sound. So I had the sound turned on. And, but this dumbass, it's raining out, and I got a cold and a hypothermia because I didn't have a jacket. I was in shorts. I was in my sandals without socks, and it was pouring. So this fucking asshole. He eventually got caught. He got sent away, so it's like, okay, good. Fucking dick. But, like, I got complaints from one of the janitors because it's like, yeah, when I got to the locker to grab my phone, he was like, you know, I was trying to clean all night, and I kept hearing Homer Simpson. Maybe you might want to turn off your phone next time, dumbass. And he left, and I was like, you're a fucking asshole. I'm like dying over here. We almost died from a bomb. There was no bomb, obviously, but it's like, we could have died from a bomb. And your first complaint was like, man, I'm glad all those kids got out safely. It was like, why is Homer Simpson not shutting up? It's like, screw off with that. But
funny, because, like, the bomb threat I had was also kind of comedic, but only from my perspective, probably.
Go ahead.
I'll try to run through it quick, because I know we're going out of time here.
Yeah.
But basically, to make a long story short, there were actually 2 bomb threats back to back.
Oh, shit.
The first one happened at the high school, which, for whatever reason, I was out that day. I might have been sick. So I heard about it at home, so I think someone texted me, and I was like, oh, fuck, man, good thing I was out for that. And that was in the high school. Yeah. And I think somebody said something about a bomb being in the building in, like, a urinal or something.
Shit.
So the next day I go back, and lo and behold, there's another bomb threat right after it.
Shit, dude.
And this one was from the middle school, where I was right next to the high school. So, for whatever ungodly reason, they said, oh yeah, there's a bomb in the middle school. everyone's like, no one really freaked out from what I recall. But I remember I was stuck in my last class like an hour or two later than I should have. I should have been home by then.
Yeah.
But like, the buses got fucked up because the schedule. It was so stupid. Like I kind of laughed at it afterwards. It's like right when I thought I dodged a bullet, you know.
Yeah.
Like nothing really came out of it. I'm pretty sure they found the guy. In fact, I think the guy that did it. I think there were siblings.
Oh, so of course they're fucked everyone.
I guess like that's speculation. I don't really know the full part of it. I just know like my view of it, my perspective of it was just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I can see that.
And then the school also had a riot, but that was before my time there. Quote unquote riot. There was a video of it on YouTube, but I think it was taken down since.
Oh, okay. Too bad.
It was really pathetic.
Okay. So, this is actually, yeah, in the beginning I said this might be episode, no, this is going to be episode 3, because your audio was pretty good throughout the whole one.
Hell yeah.
And, we are at 1:05. This is our longest episode to date. Sweet. Completely unedited, by the way, so this is not, I don't know, there's going to be a lot of, problems.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I don't think we had too many mess ups. Anyway, we go live this Friday for our little speed run tactic. You can watch that live Friday, 8 p.m. And yeah, don't forget, I'm going to link in the description. We have a Twitter now, so go follow. It's the Disgustoids official Twitter. So yeah. Scoot, do you have any closing sentences? Or?
Let me say. To everyone that listened in, don't be a fagola.
Yeah, don't be an ass. Just like hit us up with a couple comments. I know they're small. Maybe watch some of my videos. Cause like, look, we have like I checked. We have 2 hours logged in on this channel. If we get 4,000 more, we could get monetized plus 1,000 subscribers. So we're somewhat. I think I did the math actually. I think we're like 0.0009 away in subscriber count to get the fucking monetization. So
also, no criticism in the comments. We got to look good for the algorithm. Don't say anything mean about us.
Yeah, if you say anything about Susan, this lovely woman, Susan, who I would definitely marry, Susan, you're lovely. If you say anything about it, Susan or us, we'll delete it immediately.
Yeah, we will purge all mean comments.
Oh wait, you want to hear something funny before we close out? Our friend Max, he left a comment. I don't know how to fix it, but he left a comment on episode 2. And he was saying stuff in German. He was typing in German.
Yeah.
And that comment got immediately removed. I do not know why.
That's...
Yeah, just gone. So, sorry about that, Max. I hope you make a comment this time in English. YouTube only wants English.
Speak real language, bro.
Like a cold-hearted American, none of that moon speak, boy. So yeah, that's gonna be the closing for episode 3 of Disgustoids. I hope you all had fun watching. Thank you, and have a safe week.
Yeah. Okay. What he said.
Yep.